Alright, this is better. Just let me let me play some music. Now let me monitor my sound. Hello. I think I can make it to the rest of the stream with, well, maybe not without headphones, but I can try. Hi everyone, I'm Fornesus. I just had a meltdown. If you happen to see my past stream, my last stream attempt just a few minutes ago, then you know. Yeah, today's not really the best health day for me. I'm not really sure what happened to get to this point, but like sometimes on a Sunday I just like do not have the, I don't know, I just get really anxious and I'm not necessarily at my best, even though I want to be. Let me move my mic though. Hello. Yeah, there's no reason why my mic should have been not near my face. Yeah, anyway, yeah. It's just one of those days, for me. It's really weird because I almost feel guilty for having anything to complain about. I mean, there's literally adults and children being killed in Gaza as we speak, but it's like, it's also like, I mean, unalived. I keep forgetting like the terminology change that's happened in the past like few years. But I mean, people are still allowed to have a bad day, right? Even if we're in the States and we're supposedly relatively safe. I mean, I'm not exactly part of that demographic that's supposed to expect safety, but that's another story. Let me move my mic again. It just feels like it's in the improper place. Alright. Yeah, I think this is I think this is better. I probably just have to speak up a little bit. I don't necessarily have the capacity for speaking up that much today, at least, but maybe one day I will. Or maybe in the next few minutes. All I know is that it is time for me to take my medication in around 20 minutes, so I do have to eat. That's why I wanted to start my stream now, because I wanted to go through the rest of the day. Maybe not not like the entire rest of the day, but I did want to go for the next like maybe 8 hours or so. If there are no problems, to like I wanted to go through like the next huge part of the day to, you know, on stream, just so I get used to it. I'm not gonna lie, my last stream, I don't know how well it necessarily went. No one really spoke to me, no one really tried to interact with me. That was back on Thursday. And I almost feel like maybe I wasted my time that day because I definitely felt like I needed to get some sleep at that point. But instead I decided to stream, but I could only stomach like 5 hours just because I don't know, it was weird. It was just so weird to have a stream and then it's just like silence the whole time. In general, it's weird to stream, but like when there's like zero interaction, it's... Of course, I have no idea what happened to on like the back end side. Maybe I did end up getting like people subbing and I just didn't see it because I haven't really checked my platforms recently. And again, I keep trying to make myself, I don't know, get out there and maybe try a little harder when it comes to like what do you call it? Oh, I need to move my chat box. Yeah, I need to move my chat box. And moving it on top of my yeah, moving my chat box on top of my overhead camera. Just because this is probably like the least utilized view, but this was also the root of like some of my issues earlier. Not really earlier in the stream, but like before I started the stream. That's why I started like after 11. I found out that my camera is I was using EOS, like that Canon EOS web utility. I've been paying like that monthly fee also, and I found out that it tells me that even though I'm paying for the subscription, that that apparently I don't have an active subscription. So that caused me to have like a bit of a meltdown. And then that on top of me accidentally opening the wrong software and resulting in this camera just like freezing up as a result. Yeah. That didn't help an already kind of aggravated situation on my health front, because when I woke up, it's like my stomach was not in good condition. And like last night, like right before I slept until around 4 a.m. I was just coughing and hacking for like around an hour before I could even like get some peace and fall asleep. It's like I had to have an additional, I had to like do 2 different cough drops just to calm my throat down. So that was rough in the first place. And then I think too many of those cough drops might hurt your stomach, especially if you're taking if you had to take them like back to back almost, because cough drops are supposed to wait like 2 hours before taking the next one. But yeah, for me it was like, I don't have 2 hours, I have to sleep now. Then I eventually like fell asleep with the cough drop in my mouth, all that. Only bright side is that that cough drop's made of this thing called xylitol, which is which kind of means that it does help your oral health, because that's like the only sugar substitute that actually helps your oral health. That's in that Trident gum. I think it's also in like Orbit gum as well. So that was like the only, I guess that was the good thing, that I could sleep with it in my mouth and not like end up having a toothache later on the day or like later on the night, which is what used to happen back when I was just taking like the regular like cough drops. Sometimes I used to have to take like Cepacol so much. Yeah. Well, I see though that it is 11:30. I'm not gonna do a BRB. I'm just gonna I also wonder why like Lenovo always has some kind of deal. No, it literally always has some kind of deal. It's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna have to change my like hourly activity sequence. Eleven, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. would be a good sequence. Because normally when I take a nap. Oh yeah, and here I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah. Basically for my Fitbit, for my hourly activity that I wanna start tracking. I had been starting like my tracking at like, I don't know, 10 a.m. like not 10 a.m. I had been starting my tracking at around 2 p.m. because that's normally when I'm able to wake up, but lately I've been waking up like around 9 or so. Well, okay, I never actually woke up at like 2 p.m. unless it was like a weekend, but like I haven't been able to sleep past maybe like 10 or 11, and you know, I tried to do that on Saturday, and then like my body apparently thought that there was way too much sunlight coming in, and as a result I ended up just like not getting any sleep. Wait, that wasn't Saturday, that was Friday. So yeah, there's that. Like my body apparently now needs to have like normal, almost near normal people sleep hours ever since I turned 30, because the night that I turned 30 I pretty much had like a really long nap that qualified as sleep basically. You know, I had like around 3 hours of sleep that night. That overnight I woke up around like maybe 6-ish, and or maybe 7. I kind of forgot, and then I just yeah, it's been like that ever since. Like whenever I would wake up after noon, the next day I just keep like falling asleep by like 3. You know, the night of, I would fall asleep by 3 and then find that I just yeah, I had a bit too much sleep to go back to sleep. That's what happened to me yesterday as well. Because the day before, I woke up almost 1 p.m. and then my body just said that it didn't get any sleep. that day, so I got really sleepy. I actually got sleepy at midnight, so I was only really awake for like 12 hours. That's very rare for me. Normally I can stay up for like what 16, not 16. That's normal. Normally I can stay up like 20 hours. Yeah, and probably part of like what messed up my sleep last night, at least a little bit, was the fact that I had a nap for like at least an hour. But yeah, I definitely feel like I would have woken up the same time that I did today anyhow. Maybe I will do a BRB. My stomach's like acting up again. Yeah, I don't like this right now. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so I do have this condition. I think a lot of people would be familiar with it. It's called IBS, irritable, syndrome. Yeah, I think it's partly a stress-based health condition. I only know that because I had a colonoscopy last year, a little bit over a year ago, and they found nothing. They found nothing in there, except for a little bit of acid reflux. But of course, like, acid reflux happens to everyone, right? And yeah. And so they were just like, okay, this is probably IBS. And then earlier this year, because I was trying to get my arthritis, a more specified arthritis diagnosis, I did end up having to take like this blood test for IBS, and I mean, it was like more beyond positive. Yeah, and I guess apparently maybe it's due to my overall elevated inflammation levels. They're just like elevated at like every time I get tested, it says that my inflammation levels are elevated, and so I'm not really sure why that is the case, because I do have a wheat allergy, so I don't eat wheat that often. You know, if I eat wheat, it's like in a little bit of ice cream. That's about it. But yeah, I have that whole condition, so it can kind of be hard for me to do like a lot of different things, including like even going to the office. It's like, yeah, like even going to the office for a few hours can be challenging, just because my body's just like, I'm not used to these conditions, and then it's, an additional amount of stress, and then yes, an additional amount of stress. I have to manage it, of course, when I'm there. Past few times, thankfully, I haven't had an episode while I was there, but it would be like after, or it would be like the day after, sometimes even, when I would get like some weird symptoms. And yeah, no one wants to talk about the symptoms, and I don't either. I like to be open and transparent about things, but those symptoms are not things that necessarily need to be talked about. Just know I do have that diagnosis. So sometimes even on stream, I have to like turn off my microphones to make sure that there's like no possibility that whatever episode I'm having is heard. Yeah. Yeah, overall this has been a very stressful day for like, I don't even know what reason I have. I mean, it's a Sunday. I'm normally relaxed on a Sunday because I don't have homework that's due the next day, and I make sure to let my colleagues know at work, don't expect me to do extra work outside of, these specific set of hours when I am normally online. Otherwise there's gonna be a problem. But of course, because I've been waking up a lot earlier, I've also been starting work a lot earlier. So, yeah, it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like starting work at, for me, I normally do not start work at 9 in the morning, but I have had to the past week, partly because that's, we had our day of going to the office, and so I had to wake up a lot earlier, and then I also had to collect my art pieces. Yeah, I had to collect my art pieces, and it was mandatory for us to be at that county fair by 10:30 in the morning. Well, but well before 10:30 in the morning. That's why I had to leave the house that Sunday. That was last Sunday. Just after 9, and that was such a weird experience because I I'm not a morning person, but I've suddenly become a bit of a more of a morning person, and then my body's like, oh, you have to sleep at night. So here I am, awake at more than awake at like noon. I've already been awake for a few hours now. At this point, that usually isn't the case. However, I do have my steps that I have to take, I think. I also have my broken Fitbit, like it's, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Alright, I gotta take my steps and eat, I guess, cause yeah, that's the only way I can take my medicine. By eating. Maybe I might turn on the TV. See what's on. But I think it's like Sunday, it's normally like Sunday when, I mean Saturday when they actually have stuff on at the local news station. Ah, not eBay giving me a notification telling me do something. But yeah, like me feeling as weird as I have been is primarily why I haven't taken my flu shot yet, which is really bad. Yeah, I definitely need to take my flu shot pretty soon. I might even need to take it on Tuesday n- uh Tuesday evening, really. I know it normally takes like 2 weeks to happen, to like work, function, whatever. Okay, I have no idea how many steps I've taken, so I'm gonna have to walk with my phone on hand. Be right back. I can do that. Yeah, you know what? Let me just change the view. I'll be in and out. I do need to make my lunch, breakfast, whatever. Yeah, they do that. They do have those random shows, but nah. I'm waiting for the more adult ones, adult-friendly ones. Yeah, the shows that they have right now are the ones with like that EI mark. Here in the US, that's like basically like the educational entertainment or informational kid shows. Right now, it's like this weird show about like animals. Primarily, the reason why I never saw it as an important thing to be awake this early as I normally have been awake like the past few days. Yep, and I'm waiting for my pizza to. Well, I mean, obviously now it's probably ready. I guess have to try to see again. I probably have to. I normally always have to microwave it like an additional like 15 seconds in 5-second intervals. So I guess I gotta do that now, and then wait for it to cool down. As I heat up my water for my tea. Wait, I'm not eating my phone. I'm eating my pizza. Does it look kind of nasty? It should. It's gluten free, so yeah. And this literally marks like a week since I bought anything off eBay. I'm like really surprised at myself. Previously I had been buying like some or like window shopping off eBay like every day. Well, okay, I did buy something, but that was like 13 bucks. The stand for this stream cam, so that I can actually attach it to the stand I have over here that I have for my phone. Yeah. Currently I cannot have it attached to the stand because I don't have the adapter, the proper adapter for that. Like that's the only thing I'm missing, like that adapter. That's it. But I mean, like it's usable here, so I can just like keep like the stand I have on my I guess this is now a tablet stand. It is technically a laptop stand, but I use that as like a second screen almost. Yeah, I can just keep this here, and then like sometimes if I wanna have the stream cam here, I can do that. Sometimes if I wanted to be on this little phone stand, I can do that. But now my tea appears to be ready. This is still too hot, I already know. Alright, I put my tea. It's piping hot, which I like. I guess it's just gonna be over here, dangerously on my desk. But I mean, I already have my pizza there. I'm just happy about calming down like significantly in the past I guess 50 minutes to an hour, because an hour ago I was having a meltdown. Now I'm able to finally eat my pizza. No, too cold. It wasn't hot enough. Okay, close enough. Yeah, I did need to eat that really quickly because I already took my medication and I'm supposed to take that with food rather than before food. Yeah, I wish I could eat like real food, not just like random gluten-free pizzas, but like whenever I try to eat real food, like meat, for instance, I get bad symptoms. And I think maybe that's why I have these bad symptoms that I have had today, because I was a vegetarian for like at least 5 years, and even after I stopped considering myself a vegetarian, I would still go like weeks without eating a single piece of meat. So it's like I'm basically I'm a little bit more than a flexitarian, but I'm not necessarily a vegetarian because I don't take on that identity anymore. It's like I have like I also have like nothing against vegans. You know, there are legitimately people who are vegan or vegetarian for religious reasons. So I have nothing against them. With that said, a lot of them are white supremacists. So I do have something against those vegans who make up a large part of that community. They're white supremacists who don't know that they're white supremacists. Like, I've been in like discourse. By the way, I hate discourse. I've been in that before. With someone who's a vegan, they're like, they basically co-opt people's struggles, real people's struggles, to say, oh, but we need to care about the animals, and that's just the most tone deaf shit I have like ever seen. It's like some of the most tone deaf shit I've ever seen whenever that kind of situation happens. Unfortunately, I can't even point to just one situation, but I do remember in my fake Instagram account, like I ended up having this call out a vegan for basically trying to use that situation, where like floods killed thousands of Libyans. They tried to use that to push their, I guess, go vegan agenda, and I was just like livid, because who does that? Who is just that tone deaf about humans, especially people of color? And I feel like that's mostly why they felt comfortable enough to do that, to use that situation to basically say, go vegan because of climate change. It's like, yeah, you know, everyone knows climate change is real. Everyone, even so-called deniers, know it's real. But to say that, you know, you need to go vegan for climate change, and basically being like, oh, well, that's the systemic root. That's not the systemic root. It's not. The systemic root is in the fact that we basically have zero choice in the world nowadays but to rely on like giant corporations to provide food. right? Like, agriculture is very industrialized, and that's the problem. Even industrial vegetable agriculture is industrialized and leads to climate change. It's not just eating meat that leads to climate change, it's the whole system. Like, on an individual basis, you know, I can probably say that eating meat leads to the toilet. But on a systemic basis, eating meat does very little. You know, our peoples have eaten meat for thousands and thousands upon thousands of years, like hundreds of thousands of years. So yes, it's, you know, it is. I would say it's noble to be like, oh well, I'm going vegan for whatever. But it's another thing to basically blame a diet on people suffering, even indirectly. That's just tone deaf as shit to me. You know what? Let me stuff this pizza in my mouth because it's getting cold again. Let's take a break. Look at my dog's face after she peed on the floor. He peed on my floor, and then she just looked at me like, what are you gonna do about it? I might bring her later on in the stream. I don't know. I'm just glad that she can walk down the run down the stairs by herself. She actually literally bolts down the stairs. Oh, I need to adjust my camera. I have lunch cleaning kits coming in today. I'm definitely gonna use on this. What is this speck over here? Weird. Alright, I'm finally done with this pizza. It only took me 20 minutes, really. I eat food on my desk and then I still get mad that sometimes it goes on my desk. Alright, my father is talking to my mother really loudly, of course, and I'm about to wash my hands, so let me turn off the mic real quick. I stopped caring. Does my forehead look bigger from this angle? I think it does. Yeah, I want to avoid that angle, but I can't. I'm wondering if eating popcorn or eating like real chips would do better for my stomach. I don't think popcorn will hurt necessarily. Like normally when I'm having like stomach pain, gut pain basically, for the most part, well, okay. I think what might work is me like drinking Sprite. I forgot about my tea. I do need this because, oh my gosh. I do not plan on taking a nap today. The more you know. And I've been trying to find like a laser printer. It's because it's like better for your documents, and also you're able to like transfer photos on it, but yeah, because I bought another inkjet printer. It's weird. And then I don't know, I read last night that inkjet printers are like way better for photos. So for me to buy like a laserjet printer would kind of be a waste, considering that I want to use it for photos. And I'm just trying to find like paper that I can use to like transfer inkjet photos to. Ooh. Maybe wood. Let's do that. Let's see that. But then I have to find an iron. That's gonna be like hard. But they do have inkjet printer specific papers. Oh, that's funny. Oh, this one's like, oh yeah, you can transfer a logo easily on like a mug. Or like as a decal. I might just try that. I might just get this instead. This is only 13 bucks. For a pack of what? Pack of 20, that actually looks pretty good because like the other ones that I found were like, and it's like multi mixed media, I mean. That's pretty good, yeah. Oh, and this one specifically inkjet, so I guess this is what I'll do instead. Would it be overall cheaper though to get an a laser printer? Maybe. I'll at least add this to my cart. Let it Ooh. Yeah, like I don't really know what use I have for like a different printer now, though. Ooh. Sorry, but this looks like it's okay. How no tamago? What is that? I mean, it looks like a cool nut. That's why I can't stay on Amazon for too long. Oh, it's a Japanese, oh no, tamago. It's a necklace from an anime. That's why there's like, that's why all the people who were featured are, yeah, anyway, there's so many things that are being like advertised to me, it's ridiculous. Well, I guess I'm just gonna, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna give myself a Supical. That might work a bit better than my normal lozenge. Yep, so, oh gosh. These are some of the prints from my, new printer. Like I mentioned, I purchased an additional inkjet printer from Canon. Canon, the same company that's now giving me, like, software issues. But I think they look pretty good, actually. Considering how, I guess maybe inexpensive it is, the printer is. I mean, the maximum size of, like, the prints that I can make on it is, like, 13 by 19 inches, but... yeah. I mean, I don't make, like, huge prints, though. Honestly, so... Let me put my keyboard and everything away. Oop. Multitasking with, like, both hands is, like, a no-no. Monochrome printer, ugh, I want that. No. Now that I think about it, this is a weird angle. At least I ate, I was able to eat this without my stomach hurting. And then around 20 minutes, I'm gonna be able to, what do you call it? Take my vitamins. I usually wait an hour, between taking my medications and taking my vitamins. Oops. I'm finally full, at least. That's good. Huh, they have nail art printers. Yeah, I don't think my mother would like that. Yeah, every time I give something to my mother, she's like, "How much did you spend on it, on this?" And then if it's like over $50, she's like, "Return it." I can't give her anything nice, really. Unless it's like a vacuum. If it's a vacuum, then she's like, if it's like an appliance, she likes it. And I never understood that. Oh well. Compact photo printer. That does not look compact. Why does this look like it was made? The commercial looks like it was made like 10 years ago. I mean, these people are probably like my age today. Yeah, I can see it from the style too. Yeah, this is like 2010s fashion. Okay. When did they first sell this? Start selling this? The photo printer, and it looks interesting, but if it's like really old, I wouldn't pay for it new. Yeah, I would not pay for something new if it's like tech that's like decades old. Yeah, and the reviews are like great for grandparents. Oof. Great for grandparents. Well, I mean, at least that screams simplicity. "2017. Oh. No wonder they look like they're around my age. Yeah, they are. Like college students. I was a college student in 2017. But then again, I graduated pretty late compared to my peers. I graduated like 2 years after my peers did. It took me 6 years to get a degree. Well, okay, it took me 4 years to get a community college degree, and then 2 years to get 2 years after that to get my bachelor's. I'm not gonna like put myself down for that. What the? Commercials are weird. I find it funny that like eHarmony just they were just able to rebrand themselves as being like, I don't know, friendly. It started out as this like uber Christian site, and they even like had a lawsuit filed against them for trying to get queer people of the opposite sex or gender to, you know, that's who they were matching. They weren't matching queer people with other queer people of their preference. They were matching queer people with, you know, queer people who they aren't queer for. And it's just kind of like they've like rebranded. It probably still isn't like a site where you would go as like a gay person too, but wow, yeah, no, I guess they're working with like queer organizations to do better. That's weird. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're saying because Gen Z is overall way more queer than past generations. Probably except for like late millennials, but I mean we're around the same age. Kind of funny because like they had a, yeah, so that's how they've been rebranding. They've been working with like queer organizations, I guess. It's like, I do find this hilarious though. It's like, oh, their TOS is like, is eHarmony LGBT friendly? Yes, at eHarmony we believe that real love is for everyone, and we're deeply committed to providing a platform that's safe, inclusive, and welcoming to all members, including the LGBTQ+ community. They literally had a lawsuit filed against them because they were trying to match gay men with gay women. Okay. I refuse to dig further into that rabbit hole. Just because I saw a random eHarmony commercial. This is a lazy Sunday though. But that's how I... This is what I was doing like last Sunday when I wasn't streaming. Because I streamed on Saturday. I was like doing my regular routine. I think even on Saturday I was doing my regular routine. Alright, so I have 10 minutes before it's time to take my vitamins. And I ended up taking my medication around like 12:01-ish. Yeah, around 10 minutes. Let me wash my hands though. It's full of like cheese dust, which I will admit I like a lot. Weird. And I don't know, I have like some paper that I want to test out. But first I have to see like if I really made something that's like good enough to print out. I took some like photographs yesterday with my DSLR. I mean the photos looked like they turned out pretty well. I do have to recheck them though, so I'm gonna be bringing in my handy laptop stand. Oh yeah, wait, no, my laptop is on top of it. My MacBook is on top of it. So I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna bring it in, and I'm gonna end up maybe like sorting through those photos on stream, because I might as well. I do have my trusty Chromecast, so I can very easily stream whatever's on my laptop screen to this. Okay. So weird. What did my stop do? Yeah, something that I am a huge not really a proponent or even believer in, but like something that I always apply in my life is something I call modularity. I was trying to make that a thing like this time last year, and now like this year's like I don't even give a flying. You know what? Yeah, I don't even give you know, I don't even care if like other people don't do it or if other people find it stupid, because for me it works. It's like with my streams, it's like I can, you know, because I implement that as well as I am able to. You know, I have this webcam, like this bridge cam view, this webcam view. Oh yeah, of course it happened. Well, I was gonna say that it was working, but it's not working anymore. I have no idea what happened. That's fucked up. Very honestly, that is fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I was gonna say, you know, everything works so seamlessly, and it doesn't. Look at this. Really? Really? Oh, fuck this. Okay. But I guess at the same time, like, I have this view that you can see. Not this cool Logitech view. I'm definitely gonna, you know, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off. Ah, thanks for following, Zonan. I appreciate it. I can't believe I missed, like, these notifications. 30 minutes, it's been 30 minutes too. I'm so sorry. You probably ended up following me, like, though, like, when I was, like, being really hyperactive. Now it's, like, too late to, you know, it's an hour and a half into the stream, so it's too late for me to restart the stream. After, this fucking stream cam. Yeah, this is why I advocate against, like, buying that, what is it called, Logitech Reach, because this is the webcam that you use, like, this one that you see up there. That's the webcam that you use. It is currently frozen because the software is messed up. There's just something messed up with the software to where it can't be reloaded. So I don't know what to say, what else to say. It's just like I might just, like, get my face cam. Move it back. I don't even know. I don't even know. You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have to try. Maybe. Well, I did try last stream. It didn't work. It absolutely did not work. But fuck. Wait, what is this? It's crazy too, because it's like, what? I thought it was. I thought my whole stream setup was playing nice with me. Now, and it did. Fucking not. I might end up crashing my stream though, and if that happens, I'm gonna be mad. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad. Will you let me? Will you let me? It looks like my stream's still running. Yeah, no, it's frozen. It's frozen. The video is frozen. What? No, why would I want it to be 2K resolution? Well, either way, it doesn't work. This thing is handy when it's reliable, when it actually works. It doesn't work though, so that's the thing. Doesn't work. I hope that my other view does work though. No, wow, even my Boolean isn't working. My switcher thing that I'm supposed to be able to use to make it work, it's not working. Oh, okay. Now it works. Oh no, is this my... Oh, fuck. Come on. Are you fucking serious right now? So now I can't even cast from my Chromecast because it's not working. It's not working. This is so fucking frustrating, I swear. Like, I've been having these issues since last weekend. I thought that, you know, it would be fine by now, but it's not. It's not. Like, how the hell does my switcher even fuck up my stream this much? I don't wanna restart my stream again. I'm already like an hour and a half in. But if I don't restart my stream, then I'm not gonna be able to do the thing that I was planning to do. The stuff that I was planning to do. It's just not gonna happen. I truly don't even know what's going on right now. Like, how does my Chromecast not connect? What the fuck is going on? How does it not connect? It should be connecting. Fuck. Alright, gotta end the stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream again.